Hi guys, welcome back to Absolute Brushes. If you're new here, I'm Pranjali. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'll be bringing you this very classy and effortless makeup look with a touch of soft glitter. So if you're ready, let's begin. To soothe out my dry patches, I'm applying the hydrating primer by Makeup Forever on the areas where my skin flakes the most. Because the rest of my face falls under the normal skin type, I'm applying the Milani Prime Perfection Hydrating Primer. To fill in the pores of my forehead and my nosy, I'm using the Baby Skin Insta Pore Eraser Primer. And for the pores under my eyes, I'm using the Benefit Professional Primer because I have huge pores in this area. To cancel out that pigmentation around my mouth, I'll be using a salmon color corrector. This one's by Miss Claire. In case you want an in-depth tutorial on how to cover scars, spots, pigmentation and other imperfections, I'll leave a link in the description box down below or in the I button so you can go check it out there. Once that is done, I'll move on to the next step, that is foundation, to give a more even base, and the one that I'm using is the PAC HD liquid foundation in the shade 3.9 and I'm blending it using my Damn Beauty blender. Now before contouring, I like to first highlight the features like my under eye area, my forehead, chin and the bridge of my nose with the PAC Take Cover Concealer in the shades Stark Nude and Beach Sand. These are slightly lighter than my skin tone. I'm first using a cream contour. This one's Wet n Wild Duo Stick in the shade medium and this is 2 shades darker than my skin tone. You don't want to go too dark, otherwise blending will become a nightmare. And to blend it, I'm just dabbing on it with my angled flat top kabuki brush from Cups and Lashes. You don't want to drag it anywhere else as it can make the area look muddy. Next, I'm using a bronzer right on top of my contour, and this one's Hoola Bronzer by Benefit Cosmetics, and I'm blending it into my skin using my angled brush. Now to add some color to my cheeks, I'll be using a blush. This one's from Ofra Cosmetics Signature Palette. For highlighter, I'm using the shade Moonstone from Sun Dipped Glow Kit palette by ABH Cosmetics on the top of my cheekbones and the tip and bridge of my nose. And to clean up underneath my eyebrows, I'm using the Pack Take Cover Concealer in the shade Beach Sand. And to set it, I'm using a loose powder. This one's New Master Fix Setting Loose Powder by Maybelline. Here I'm just filling in the sparse areas of my brows with this brown eyeshadow from Makeup Revolution Ultra Eyeshadow Palette. And to get those dramatic straight edges, I'll be using a sticky tape. To warm up my crease, I'm using this very soft peach shade Buff from Natasha Denona Biba Eyeshadow Palette with my larger blending brush by Real Techniques. I'm further defining my crease with the same shade Buff from the Natasha Denona Biba Eyeshadow Palette with my pack brush in the style 126, and I'm blending it using my smaller blending brush by ABH Cosmetics. To deepen my outer corners, I'm dipping into this deep grey shade Tor from Natasha Denona Biba Shadow Palette with my pack brush in the style 126, and I'm blending it using my smaller blending brush by ABH Cosmetics. Next, I'm drawing a small wing liner using this deep charcoal shade Spot from Natasha Denona Biba Eyeshadow Palette, and I'm dragging it towards the grey eyeshadow so that there are no harsh edges. And for some glitter on the middle of my lid, I'm using the Swiss Beauty liquid eyeshadow in the shade Smoky Storm. To brighten my inner corners and my brow bone, I'm using the shade Monroe with my smaller pencil brush by Real Techniques. For my lower lash line, I'm using the shade Tor with my pack brush in the style 126. To fill in the outer corner of my waterline, I'm using the Magnet Eye Kajal by Faces Canada, and I'm smudging it using my smaller pencil brush by Real Techniques. And to line my top lash line, I'm using the liquid liner by ABH Cosmetics. And to set and seal everything in place, I'll be using a setting spray. This one's by Pack. And for my lips, I'm first applying this nude peachy pink shade Delicate from Maybelline, and then I'm topping it up with the shade Natural Cocoa by Faces Canada. To finish up my eye makeup, I'll be throwing on some falsies, but before that, I'll be coating my lashes with some mascara. This one's Total Temptation by Maybelline. And for falsies, I'm using the Swiss Beauty lashes in the style Pixie. And here is the finished look. I've paired it up with a black shirt and some hoop earrings. I love how classy, elegant, glam, but still not so over the top this look turned out. So if you liked this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And if you're new here, please take a moment to subscribe. I post several videos a week. I've left the link to my social media accounts in the description box down below in case you wanna follow me there. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.